Hello beautiful souls, and welcome or welcome back to Little Flames Oracle. My name is Trixie and I'm an oracle and a mystic, and if this reading found you today, remember to take only what resonates with you. This could be all of the message, but if something feels misaligned or wrong, please don't force it to fit your story. Just let your inner compass of wisdom guide you, and if you like this reading or feel called to hear more, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now today's reading is a little bit different because we've actually got a pick a pile reading. So we've got pile number 1, which is held by Malt, the awesome sloth, and then we've got pile 2, which is held by Honey. So I'm going to give you a little bit of time to pick whichever pile calls out to you. Remember, you can actually pick from both piles if you wish to, or if you feel called to. So whenever you're ready, there will be timestamps available in the description box. Today I'm also using the Phantomwise Tarot and the Animal or Spirit of the Animal Oracle decks as well, so they will be in the description box as well. However, I don't leave any external links, but I will say I do get them on Amazon, so they should be relatively easy to obtain. And the reason for not leaving external links is because I'm never really too sure what YouTube likes, to be honest. So yeah, I don't really want to annoy YouTube, to be honest. Anyway, yes, so pick a pile reading. You can pick both or just one, it's entirely up to you, and then remember it's in the description box for your timestamp. So pile number 1 is held by Malt and pile number 2 is held by Honey. So Malt or Honey, whichever you feel called to. Okay, let's begin with pile number 1 held by Malt. So we've got some tarot and oracle cards. Thank you very much, Malt. Just position you a little bit better. There we go. Alright, so let's have a look first of all at your tarot. Let's see what we've got. So we've got the Ten of Swords in a reverse position. We've got the Fool card, the Six of Wands, the King of Cups, the Tower, the Moon in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, and we've got the King of Wands as well. So I might be able to just shuffle these up a bit and slot that in there. There we are. Now they all fit perfectly. That's awesome. Alright, so let's see. What do we have already? This Ten of Swords is really calling out to me actually, especially because it's in a reverse position. Usually in an upright position, the Ten of Swords usually means that the worst of it all is over, but because it's in a reverse position, I feel like there's still something that you need to do in your life, possibly something that is impacting it. It could be in a negative way, like something that no longer aligns with your spirit or your soul, that you sort of need to deal with. Perhaps it's something that you've been putting off, especially when we've got the Fool card next to it. So I feel like perhaps you aren't really, not quite prepared, I would say, because the Moon and the Hermit card here in reverse is like you haven't really trusted your intuition lately. You haven't really like taken a moment to gone within and sort of listen to that inner wisdom that you have, because everybody has it, you know, we all have our intuition. It's just sometimes our intuition is kind of blocked out by our daily lives and our human mundane stuff. So yeah, sometimes it could be quite difficult to hear spirit or our intuition. So spirit here is saying to look within, listen to our intuition, and have a look at what our inner wisdom says to pursue this goal or to deal with something. And with the King of Wands here in reverse, that's calling out to me as well. We've actually got two kings side by side, so it feels like you're kind of stagnant at the moment, like stagnant energies. And don't worry, you know, everything that is reversed, it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, it just means it's something to focus on more than stuff that's in an upright position maybe, or something that you could be not doing that might be helpful to you. So yeah, don't worry if it's in a reverse position, that's okay. And with the King of Cups here as well in an upright position, that's all about like love and emotions. So the King of Cups, he's very in touch with his emotions, and he knows when to sort of be emotional and not be emotional, if that makes sense. So he knows when to express himself and when to sort of hold back because it's unnecessary. So I feel I'm getting pick your battles. I feel like maybe it's kind of out of your control at the moment, but that's okay, because often the things that Spirit does for us, we may not understand it at first, but sometimes it's good for us. We need that change to become better or to evolve as, well, a spiritual being ourselves. And I'm getting here as well that the decision that you've sort of been putting off, or something that you're kind of refusing to let go of, is kind of hindering the progress a little bit. Or it could be something towards, like, maybe you're not going into that hermit phase, maybe you're not looking within at the moment, maybe you're not slowing down and taking this opportunity to rest, because you might be overwhelmed with something, I'm getting. Especially with the King of Wands in a reverse position. The King of Wands is usually associated with, like, ideas and creations, but specifically your passions and creations. You kind of know what to do, you're in touch with your passions and creations, you know, things are coming out fast and really well, but because he's in a reverse position, it feels like maybe, again, things are stagnant. So let's just have a look at your animal cards, because the animal cards, I feel, are going to be what you need to focus on, but also which animal you need to connect with. So these two animal cards here are going to be the animals that you need to connect with to help you through this progress. So if you've seen them already within your life, then that's a synchronicity or a pattern, which means that you are on the right path. But if you're seeing them for the first time here, again, this is like your message, this is the animal calling out to you. So yeah, let's have a look. So we've got the cat. Oh, I love that. Love cats so much. So the cats are independent, or that's the key word here, so that's independence. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. So yeah, often, sometimes when we're in this like moment of trying to choose which path to go down or where to go, we kind of see what everybody else is doing and we compare ourselves to others, rather than following our intuition and our inner wisdom, like which path calls out to us, which one do we wish to go down. We don't focus on what everybody else is doing, focus on what you want to do, because life supports you in every way. The universe is supporting you, Spirit is supporting you. So the cats are trying to teach you independence. Don't follow the crowd, follow your intuition and inner wisdom. And then next we've got the frog. So this stands for prosperity. And the frog today is saying to let go of the past and embrace change. So yeah, definitely with the Ten of Swords in a reverse position, I was definitely getting a, like, not letting go of something, or something is stagnated, not moving forward. So it says let go of the past and embrace change. And the Tower card here signifies like big change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. So yeah, it's definitely pointing to abundance and good fortune, I'm getting. The frog card, I mean. And then the cat is like independence. So together, they're kind of symbolizing the new path that you need to choose to go down. And whichever path you choose, the universal spirit is saying here to not worry. Do not fear or doubt the good things that are coming your way, because they are good and getting. So good things are coming your way. And you're going to be receiving, I think, many opportunities or many different paths in which you can take. And right now, you need to focus on going within and going towards the path, or even different paths. You can take more than one. And I think this is more like a time of trying things out. So go down the paths that you feel called to. Don't follow the crowd. Take the paths that you feel fit the path that you're on at the moment. And to let go of the past. So I feel like some of us are struggling to choose what to do next, or we feel like we're kind of stuck at the moment, like spiritually stuck, or maybe just stuck in general. So yeah, definitely getting a, like, go within, trust your intuition and your inner wisdom, and choose which paths to go down next. What do you aspire to become? What do you feel is calling to you? This is a very, like, do not worry, time to pick a path, let go of the things that no longer align with your spirit, and just go for it. I'm definitely getting like a big encouragement from spirit to just go for it. So yeah, I hope this helps. That's all for pile 1 today. So thank you for listening, and we shall now be going on to pile 2. So thank you for watching and listening, and I hope you have a lovely magical day. And also don't forget to look after yourselves. Blessed be. Hello pile number 2, this is Honey's pile, so you have picked Honey today. So let's see what messages today we have for pile number 2. Okay, let's start with your tarot. This is actually the first type of pick a pile reading I'm doing, so bear with me, I am a sort of beginner at this. Oh, we've only got 4 cards today, okay. Much less than pile 1 it seems. Alright, so let's see what we have. They're all in an upright position as well, which sometimes can be good, although sometimes they can be bad depending on what cards you get. For example, 3 of Swords in an upright position, not necessarily a happy card. So let's see, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Oh, blimey, that's a lot of swords here. Like a lot of big boost of power I'm getting. Like very big energy. So we've got new beginnings with the Ace of Cups, but it's very emotional. So this could be new relationships, new friendships, partnerships. This could also be like new teachers or mentors and such. And the Knight of Swords is like fast moving forward energy. So with that next to the 8 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you want to go forward, but you feel stuck at the moment. Like you want to pursue your dreams and go down these paths, but something is holding you back at the moment. Especially with the 8 of Swords here, you're feeling kind of stuck or trapped. And with the 8 of Swords here as well, that usually means it's of your own making, which can come across as a bit mean, but yeah, most of the time it is of our own making. Sometimes we actually put ourselves into these positions of being stuck, but other times it is actually outside forces. So I'm getting in this reading, it's kind of a mixture of both. So for some of you, it could be outside forces are making you stuck. It could be something that you've been putting off lately that you haven't done yet, that's sort of holding you back from moving forward. It could also be an inward sort of trapment or feeling stuck, as in you're kind of not refusing to let go of the past, but you're kind of struggling to sort of go forward with something at the moment because you might be, and getting perhaps a little bit afraid, like you're not really sure what the future holds. You might be worried about failing or not succeeding. And with the Knight of Pentacles here as well, we've got like a lot of moving forward energy. So Knight of Pentacles could be related to your career or your material possessions I'm getting. So perhaps you're moving forward, I'm getting, some of you might be getting promotion, a different career, maybe you're moving up in the world. Or it could be tied to something spiritual I'm getting, because with the Swords here and the Ace of Cups, it feels like perhaps you're, well, some of you might be changing careers I'm getting, but some of you might be changing within. So this is from like a spiritual point of view. It could be changing within, you're embracing your true authentic self. And I feel like Spirit is going to be sending you someone to help you. This could be a partner, a relationship, a friendship, so it could be a best friend maybe, or a mentor, a teacher. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is definitely sending somebody your way to help you with this. Because Spirit wants you to move forward, but you're kind of feeling stuck at the moment, and it's really bothering you, and Spirit actually wants to help you. But a lot of the times we kind of block ourselves off from Spirit because we're so down in the negative about how things are failing at the moment or not going well. We're looking at the stuff that we haven't got yet, or looking at the stuff that is not really succeeding. And so it's good to have doubts and to look back on things, to sort of like learn from these lessons and such. but we don't want to dwell too much in the past. We don't want to dwell too much in the negativity. We want to maybe go towards the positivity or the positive stuff. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean to think positively and rainbows and unicorns and everything works out. That, I find, doesn't work for me. So if that doesn't work for you either, then we're on the same boat here. So for you, I would suggest that it's not quite thinking positively. It's kind of, I usually take a step back, and instead of looking at what I have already and being thankful for that, I am thankful for what I have already, but you kind of want to focus on the outcome. So focus on the dream. What do you aspire to be? What do you aspire to have? Focus on the outcome. And it's not quite set it and forget it, or, you know, fake it till you make it kind of thing. It's more of to keep going, to not give up. And you can have fears, doubts and worries, but don't dwell on them for too long. You want to learn from them, but then you want to move forward, because I feel a very big strong energy of you wanting to move forward. So Spirit, I feel, is going to send somebody your way to help you with that, because I feel like you're really struggling with letting go of something or for moving forward. So Spirit, I'm getting, is going to help you with that. Now, these two oracle cards here, they're both animal cards. This could be a animal card that you've seen already. In other words, an animal has appeared to you. So this could be a synchronicity or a pattern, which is, you should definitely listen to those. However, this could also be just your first time seeing the animal. So with these animal cards, I'm going to suggest that you maybe talk to them or work with their energy. What do these animals mean to you? What do they represent? And sort of align yourself with that energy. I really love working with animal spirits because I find that they don't judge. They're really lovely. And so I ask you kindly to have a look at these animal cards, and whichever one calls out to you. Maybe this could be the new type of mentor that helps you as well, like the type of energy that helps you to become unstuck. So yeah, it could be something like that. So let's see what we've got. We've got the swan, which stands for grace. They're very beautiful. I love swans. And swans, actually, I found out they mate for life. And it's a very powerful relationship, because when one of them passes away, the other one actually grieves for them. So it's a really beautiful energy. I feel like whoever's coming your way could also be somebody that you become really attached to. This could be a romantic relationship, however, it could also be a very deep friendship. Maybe now you're sort of finding your tribe and you're finding the people that you resonate with or feel aligned with. So yeah, I'm definitely getting a powerful connection type of energy. So Swan Spirit says today, you who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. So this is kind of like an affirmation in some ways. So I'll read this out again, and maybe this could be an affirmation that we repeat to ourselves. So, you who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. So we'll just pop that there. And then the next one we've got is Eagle, and this stands for mastery. I hope you can also see these cards as well. I'm never really too sure, to be honest. But yeah, Eagle, I feel, is very connected to spirit. So let's just see what it says here. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. So yeah, that's definitely a big confirmation of spirit guiding you in this moment and sending you this teacher or mentor, best friend kind of thing. Spirit is really trying to help you to become unstuck and move forward. And that this is a spiritual journey as well. So letting go of the past and soaring into the future. And you are guided by spirit at this moment in time. So don't forget to also trust your intuition, look within, trust your inner wisdom as well. You kind of know what to do already, but a lot of us, we kind of ignore our intuition and inner wisdom because we kind of drown it out in some ways by focusing too much on the human mundane world and our material possessions and the things that we sort of don't have and all that. So I feel like Spirit is saying to not quite focus on that, to focus more on the spiritual. Go within and follow your intuition and inner wisdom. And I feel strongly as well that Spirit is going to send someone your way. I don't know who it is or what it is even. It could be actually somebody who's not human. It could be like Spirit itself appearing to you in an animal form, or perhaps a deity or something. I feel like this is sort of a slight waiting period at the moment. So have a little patience. Don't worry, things are going to sort themselves out. And I'm getting things are going to unravel themselves soon. So yeah, you're definitely on the right path and there's no need to worry. Just have a little patience, and sooner or later, in fact I feel very soon, Spirit is going to be sending someone or something your way. And I will leave that open to interpretation. So that is your reading for today. I do hope it makes sense. Thank you very much for watching and also listening. And don't forget to look after yourselves. I hope you also have a lovely magical day. And blessed be.